Well, hi everybody. Haven't made a video in a long time. This one's a little different. Um, I wanted to make a video real quick on things that you should obviously have right now or be getting here pretty soon. Um, Up here's an AR-15 and 300 blackout. Can't find ammo for it anywhere. There's an AK-63 DS with the bayonet lug, which is absolutely awesome, and it's an underfolder. I'll be putting in a Franklin Armory trigger in that here pretty soon, and I'll put a Fostech Echo trigger in this, and a Franklin Armory trigger in this C308 with the beautiful wood furniture that I'm going to clean up. Oh, and another thing. This is 20 round magazine for this. This is a standard G3 mag. I got my hands on a 30 round magazine that fits and works. Works better than the G3 mag, which is absolutely awesome. Another thing that you should probably already have. I've got quite a few of these. These things are still easily found. They're pretty cheap. AR lower receivers. Buy them while you can before the communists, the old fuck communists, Joe Biden decides to outlaw all of our shit, which is the reason for making this video. Here's this AR. It's got a binary trigger in it, which those of you who don't know, it's the greatest way to say fuck you to the ATF and the federal government for outlawing machine guns. Go look up Franklin Armory and their trigger kits and buy like 2 or 3 of them because we fucking hate the ATF and the federal government. At least I do. And then this right here is a Sega 12. This thing is, for those of you who don't know, it's a 12. It's guns unloaded. This is a 12 gauge shotgun. Basically, it's an AK. It's basically an AK that shoots 12 gauge. And I mean, that's definitely on the list of stuff that you're not going to be allowed to have if fucking the pedo Joe fucking gets in. This right here is a normal 870. Nothing fancy about this, except it has a really long extension tube. You know, something that's a cheap mod that you can do. That's like $60, and now you've got yourself something pretty freaking sweet. You can buy chokes and do all kinds of shit. This is a one gun do all kind of thing. I've even got a rifled barrel for this thing. And then here's definitely another gun that I own that the the fucking libs. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry for that language. The communists like Joe and a couple others in office want to take away, like up there in Chicago, which is absolute fucking bullshit. But yeah, this right here is a Remington TAC 14. This right here is definitely on the list of shit that's got to go because it's so dangerous. Then right here is a tactical 870 with a different stock, obviously, and the side saddle, which is pretty freaking nice. And then this gun right here, it's not really on the list of stuff that I would think they would go after, but this gun came with a 5 round magazine. This is a 10. They do make 12 and 15 round mags specific for this gun. This is a 17 HMR. It's a Savage 93 model, but it's my left-handed gun. I'm left-handed. I gotta have at least one gun that's left-handed for me. And then moving on to this stuff that, I mean, so I don't have my Glock in this video, but I didn't really exactly feel like going and walking out to my truck to go get it. So this is what I grabbed out of the safe. A lot of people I've been noticing at the gun stores, people still can get these 1911s. This is a Springfield Armory. Yes, it's a Springfield Armory. Yes, I bought it before they done that dumb shit way back. But you can still find 1911s. And whether you want it because you feel like your gun rights are going to be trampled on well, I shouldn't say when, I should say hopefully not, but if the pedophile Joe gets elected. But you can still find 1911s everywhere. Whether you're worried about civil unrest, I'm going to use a quote that's going to be kind of funny. Pistol was used in 2 world wars, and the only reason why it wasn't used in a third is because we haven't had one yet. But that's a funny quote that I had seen off of Facebook in a 1911 group. But this thing right here, these things are nice. Use it for personal defense. I've carried this thing at several different weddings and funerals and all kinds of shit. I carried this gun right here on my side at my wedding. The day of my wedding. In the church. And then this gun right here, this is a Beretta 92. This is not an M9. You see all the markings on the side? That's kind of one good way to tell the difference. But the reason why this is on their list is because it holds 15 rounds. Well, 15 individual bullets. Yes, the magazine is loaded, but the chamber is not. I always keep that way on some of my guns. And then here's something that a lot of people are overlooking is revolvers. And I'm being dead serious. I can go into a store and look around and see that you got all kinds of revolvers and stuff up for sale in certain gun shops. And a lot of them are the really nice stuff. And, that's a 44 Magnum. That ain't nothing, the craziest powerful handgun anymore in the world. But it is still a badass round. And I've never seen anybody quite literally fuck around and take a round from a 44 Magnum and walk away. I'm referencing the Kyle Rittenhouse memes, if anybody catches that. But this is a whole overview of stuff that you should already have or you should be getting here pretty soon. And this is not all of my collection. I did not want to drag out my entire collection in this video because it would take forever to film everything. I mean, this video is almost 9 minutes long now, and I don't want to bore you guys that long. I mean, my collection is nothing special, but if that pedophile Joe gets in there, the way I see him loving up on all them little girls and shit, I mean, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool at all. But all these over here, especially that AK, that was the first AK I ever bought. And I will have an update AK coming up here pretty soon. Soon as my background gets approved, like I gotta ask fucking permission to buy a gun when I'm not a felon. I've never really done anything wrong in my entire life, except for a few things, and then a couple moral conscience things. But other than that, never broke the law except for speeding. I've gotten a shitload of speeding tickets. But I'll have 2 more guns. I sold my AR and 7.62 by 39. I do not have that thing anymore. Somebody else, I got a fairly decent price on it. Went pretty good. I got $500 at a pawn shop for it. I'm not kidding. $500 at a pawn shop for an AR. Normally they'll offer you like $350. So I guess now's the time to buy and sell kind of thing. But I will be having a KP9 AK. And yes, I'm going to put a Franklin Armory binary trigger in there. because I fucking hate the federal government and I fucking hate the ATF. Oh, and that brings me to this. I'm not familiar with the whole YouTube etiquette thing, but there is a guy who I've been watching quite a bit about the whole gun thing. And in particular, I don't have an example yet because the KP9 has a pistol brace on it that I bought. The ATF is going completely fucking bullshit. They are going after, quite literally, the pistol braces. They're going after so much. It's a bit ridiculous. You know, they're going after the manufacturers for making the pistol braces. You know, they just up and change their mind, which kind of brings me to this gun right here. This gun is not a short-barreled shotgun, but in reality, you know, it's a shotgun. It's no different than this shotgun, than this shotgun, than this one, or this one. The only difference is the barrel's 14 inches. And this one's 28, and this one's 18 or something. But that's what's coming down the pipeline next. They're going to change their wording on this, and they're going to screw everything up. I don't own a Shockwave yet. I want to get a set. Let me get this zoom back in. I want to get a set of these, a Shockwave and a TAC 14, so that way it'd look pretty freaking sweet. And then, if I can find one, I want to get one of those old-time 1887 12-gauge lever actions shotguns. Not, and I repeat, not the Century Arms version. I'll buy like a Chiappa or something like that. Or I'll buy a Taylor's & Co. gun. Not a Century Arms piece of shit. If that gun had feelings, it'd be pissed. Actually, both of these, because both of these guns came from Century Arms. Just joking. But other than that, I'm going to get off here. Here's some things to think about. Oh, magazines. Yes, this gun's loaded. This is my home defense gun. This is my go bump and fuck everything up in the middle of the night gun. Buy 30-round magazines. Buy 30-round magazines and do what 90% of the Californians did. They lost them. I don't have them. I never bought that. Greatest advice ever. So, take care, y'all. Bye.